So when you've been a contrarian, you've positioned yourself advantageously, and then the cycle, momentum, the healing, comes to play. One of the big challenges is, of course, how long you ride the wave. And that whole question over selling is so difficult. And I wondered what have you learned specifically about exiting positions because that down wave is coming?
Well, if I may interpose my view, the great challenge after you've done something unusual isn't figuring out when to get off it. It's figuring out how long you can stay on before it works. Because if you do something and it doesn't work for 6 months or for a year or for 2 years or for 3 months, might you be wrong? And commercially, can you endure, etc.? So this is the first challenge, not figuring out when to get off of a winner. That's a minor problem. Figuring out how long to stay with something that isn't working, that's a big problem. And I use all these sayings in the memos in my books and that I've learned from other people, and I've learned so much. The first of the great sayings that I ever learned in the early 70s was that being too far ahead of your time is indistinguishable from being wrong. So remember what I said, to be a unusually successful investor, you have to see something other people don't see, or you have to see something differently from the way the masses see it. So you see something, you think this is better than most people think, you invest in it, but that doesn't mean they're going to change their minds the next day and say, Howard, you were right, and bid it up. And that process can take a long time. How do you last? And so that's the first question. And of course, the answer is you need a strong stomach, good constitution, not too much emotion, and the resolve to stay with it. But, if you stay with it for 20 years and it doesn't work, then you're an idiot and you're out of business. So there has to be some happy medium there. That's what I wanted to say in response to your question. Now,